Welcome! Sorry, I had my brain stopped functioning for a second there. It was like a brain blip. Welcome. I'm Aziza. We are going to do some pen stuff today. Big surprise. This is going to be a whole slew of pens. Now, I'll try to break it down in a way that is not confusing, because it is a lot of stuff here. So there are 16 pens. Now, these 16 pens were sent to me to review, check out, take a look at, share with you from Kara's Pen Co. And I was not paid to do this. And I think this is pretty nifty, and I will tell you why as we go into further detail. This is the new, I'm gonna hold it up, but some of them are easier to see than others because they're all in my Galen leather tool wrap, because there are 16 pens. That's right, that's cray. Super cray. Okay, the tool wrap was perfect for this because it held all 16 without issue. So this is a new writing instrument line from Kara's Pen Company. This is called the REAKTOR line. Now, one thing I love about Kara's Pen Co. and Kara's Customs, they do listen to feedback. So they actually listen to what pen lovers want. They listen to like our feedback, what we think and how we feel about the pens. And they also try to make pens that have something behind it, like there's a story behind it or it's inspired by something. So it's not just like, oh, we're making just another X pen because we feel like it. It's like, well, we were inspired by this idea and this is what we have created. These are the details on the pen that reflect our inspiration. So I think that's really nice because, especially if it's something that also inspires you, you can really connect to these pens. And what is the fun of pens if you don't connect to them, right? So what they have done here, there's a lot of details, and I'm only going to share the very simple part of it with you. They felt, in essence, there was something missing in their lineup, which is entry-level affordable pens and also pocket-sized pens. So they've kind of blended these together. They've created the REAKTOR writing instrument line, and it has been inspired by like space and also by Ford. So it's interesting. I don't know a whole lot about like car names. I know modern cars, but not vintage cars or older cars. So I'm just gonna go with that. The idea is they have launched this based on the atomic age, and they wanted to create like this pen line around it. So let me show you. First of all, I'm gonna just put my little notes up. I have notes because, again, there are 16 pens. So if you think that I could just memorize all this and not mess up, you are wrong. Okay, now, I'm just pulling the clips off the tool. There are 4 different finishes. So let me show you the finishes, because each model, there are 4 models, 4 finishes, hence 16 pens. So each model is available in each of these finishes. I'll just show you one of the models to just show you the pen, okay? Sorry, the finish. This is the all black anodized. That includes an anodized black section. So, all black. Then they have an all silver cap barrel with a red section, anodized. They have the same thing, but with a blue section. And they have a fully tumbled aluminum, which has that like rough, kind of like sandy, messy look. I think it's pretty cool. I kind of like the tumbled look. Nifty. So, these are the 4 finishes that you can get in each 4 models. That's a lot of options. So that is just the finish. Now let me show you the models themselves. Let's start with the fountain pen models because I do a lot of fountain pens and I like fountain pens. There is the actual pocket-sized version. So, okay. Now these are called the Starliner. And again, comes in the same 4 finishes. They are sorry, I'm trying to, they are slip caps. Super cool because they have Bach number 6 nibs. All of the fountain pens are available with steel nibs, but you can also upgrade to titanium and gold if you wish. I like the slip cap. I'm a fan of slip caps. These are cartridge, standard international cartridge only. I haven't tried sticking a small converter in there because I don't know where my little converter is. It could possibly in another pen. But just for remembering, typically pocket-sized pens are cartridge only anyway. So this is the Starliner Pocket Fountain Pen. Now the next step up, which is the ones I already showed you, this is the Starliner XL, also fountain pens, but if we are to compare the sizes, you can see that it's a little bit bigger. These are also slip caps. These ones have clips, and these ones do take a converter, which is the Schmidt, K5 Schmidt converter. You can also use a cartridge if you want. So, these have some cute details. First of all, there are 6 machined rings for like a 3, 2, 1 countdown for, you know, like space, rocket ships taking off. That's pretty cute. There is a very subtle little point on the top. I like that. So the idea with that was supposed to be like the glint of a star when the light hits it. Pretty cute. Starliner. I like small things like that. I think that's fun. But other than that, they're very simple pens. Not a bad thing. Now, let me tell you, I told you already that they come with steel nibs, steel Bach nibs. You can upgrade. Now, the Starliner Pocket Fountain Pen, $50. Not bad. Especially for a pen that is machined out of aluminum in their factory, made in the USA, so you're supporting local, you're supporting a smaller business. And the Starliner XL, $55. Not bad. I think they have priced these really well, very fair. It's like maracas, but like machined maracas. That's a fun idea. So those are the prices. Now, for the fountain pens, let's take a look at the next ones, which are, trying to get them out of the thingy here, ballpoints and rollerballs. These, I'll show you the ballpoint first. Again, same 4 finishes. These are ballpoints, $40. They have 1 Schmidt pressurized refill. Again, slip cap, very, that's all there is to a ballpoint. It has some cute designs. I wrote a note down for myself. Okay, they combine hose fixtures that are found on spacesuits. Got the little rings at the back. Pretty nifty. I think it's cute. So we have that. That is the Galaxy Pocket Ballpoint. Galaxy, okay? So we have the Starliner, Starliner XL, the Galaxy, and I bet you can guess what is coming next. Sorry, I was trying to pull them out of the case again. The Galaxy XL. So these are a little bit bigger, just like the Starliner, Starliner XL. Slip cap has the same little features. There you go. Pretty nifty. And the Galaxy Pocket is $40. The Galaxy XL Rollerball, which is a Pilot G2 refill, is $45. So now, let me just tell you about the dates. The ballpoint rollerballs, which is the Galaxy and Galaxy XL, these are aiming for June, July 2018. So I'm giving you a preview. And the Starliner and Starliner XL, these will be July, August 2018. So again, just a preview. I think what they're trying to do with making these robust pens, like knockabout pens, affordable, fully machined, made in the USA, lifetime service warranty, cool stuff. I like the pricing. I think this is great. I really like the decograph that they had come out with actually it was about a year ago. The decograph was super cool, coolest packaging ever. when they had first launched it at $190 US, I thought it was too high. They've actually dropped the price, and I think it's much more fair and accessible to more people. And like, that's really cool. It's really cool that they're listening. So we've got 16 pens. Let us move the camera down. I will do some dip testing because it's just easier for me that way than inking 8 pens at once, and then like, you know, it's just easier for me. This is not a full review of these items. I want to give you a preview of them so that you can see how they perform. I know a dip test is not 100% reliable because you don't know how the feed will keep up, and you know, there could be a bit of variation, but you'll just have to bear with me because that's what you're gonna get. All right, so thank you so much to Kara's Pen Company for sending these for me to check out, preview, review, share with you. Super cool. I really like what you guys are doing. Keep it up. You guys are doing fun stuff for the pen community and listening to us, which is very important because a lot of companies don't listen. So thank you so much. Thank you for joining me this far. Let's take a look at these doohickeys. That's supposed to be like a rocket taking off. Oh, hello! Welcome back, everybody. Okay, let's do an overview again, because then you could just see maybe a little easier what we've got going on here. These 4 are the Starliner, I'm confusing myself. Starliner pocket fountain pens. These 4 are the Starliner XL fountain pens. These 4 are the Galaxy ballpoints, and these are the Galaxy XL rollerballs. So, what would probably be easiest is if I move everything out of the way. Yes, it's noisy. Sorry, it's a lot of metal. I'm just gonna throw that off. Now, let's start with the rollerball ballpoints, okay? I'll show you the bits in a little better detail. And, as I said, slip cap, unposted. It does post. It's pretty secure. Posted. So that's definitely pocket pen, but quite comfortable. I like the section design. And that is the red. Here is the black. This is the all tumbled aluminum. And this is the blue. Pretty cute. I actually really like that blue. It's really a very vibrant blue. I think they make a nice pair. Makes a nice quartet if you're looking at it that way. So these are the ballpoints. Let's do these first. Just do a little writing of them. I have here a notebook with scribbles in it. Bear with me, shall you? I mean, will you? No, I didn't put this one. Okay, this is one thing I have noticed. Unless you really push this in, it can come off. But right now, I'm actually pulling, and it's pretty snug now. But if you just put it on lightly, it's gonna come off. See? So it's just light, and it'll fall off. So make sure you post it well, if you want it posted. So this is the... I'm trying to write at an angle so you can see what I'm writing. Okay, this is the Kara's Pen Co. Probably a bit too far, sorry. Okay, we have the Galaxy Pocket. I'm not going to write with all 4 because I don't know if that's really necessary for you to see. But as with most new pens, you need to get the refill going. It's working fine. It's a great refill. It works fine. It's the Parker style refill, so it's easy to find refills for it. What do you think? Pretty cute. Nice, robust ballpoint. These are all black, so there you go. Here is all 4 of the Galaxy Pocket ballpoint. Now, I'll move those out of the way. Let's move on to the Galaxy XL rollerballs. These ones have clips, but otherwise they are the same style with the thingy at the top and the rings at the bottom, also slip caps, and this is the Pilot G2 refill. So this is the Galaxy XL rollerball and with a Pilot G2. Now, the Pilot G2 is actually a pretty awesome refill. It is gel. I've had pretty good experiences with it. There you go. That's the in-hand size. Let me zoom out a little so you can see when I post it. It's actually very comfortable to use when it is unposted, but you post it and it's not super long. I actually like the size they have gone for here because it makes them very portable. Lovely. Okay, so that is the Galaxy XL. Now, if you just want one more comparison to show the size difference, there we go. It's a little bigger, not huge. They're not super thick either. So I really like, the black is really nice too. I like the options and I think the prices are really fair. Now, let's move on to the fountain pens. I have a bottle of ink for dipping. I selected Noodler's Navy. We have the Starliner fountain pen. So they use Bach number 6 nibs. They gave me the information. Now Bach doesn't label their nibs, which is kind of frustrating, so you don't know what size you're working with. But this one is an extra fine. Oh, no, let's do the broad. The broad is, no, let's do a medium. A medium is a nice middle ground, I think. So this is a medium. Same thing, you can post it in the same way. Totally usable for me like this. Maybe if you have large hands, you will want to post it. Okay, let us dippy dip. I will wipe it off a little just so it's not like falsely saturated. And let us zoom in a bit. So we have the Starliner, and this is the Pocket fountain pen. Firm nib, but if you're familiar with Bach, it's a very reliable nib. I actually like Bach nibs a lot. I also like Jovo nibs, but for the number 6 size, I don't have a preference between Bach and Jovo, but this one works quite well. No issues. So, there you go. Should we do one more just cuz? Let's try that extra, wait, that wasn't extra fine. This is fine. Let's do a fine. I'll just dry it off a little. Okay, so for fine, lovely, no issues. From my experience, this is going to be, the Bach nibs won't give you any trouble. I really like Bach. I think they perform quite reliably, and that's a good thing. So I'll move those out of the way. Next up, we have the Starliner XL. This is the tumbled version, and again, just so you can see the size difference between the pocket and the full size. Not a huge difference. They're about the same width and diameter, and just a little longer with a clip. So it kind of depends what you're looking for. Totally usable for me like this, and should you post it, it's not huge. It's a very comfortable sized pen. So this nib is again a Bach, number 6, and this is the extra fine. So let's try that. This is the, sorry about that, Starliner XL. Extra fine. For the hard start, I wouldn't worry. I don't, because I mean, clearly it's working fine now. It's just because I had just dipped it and dried it off, so. No issues. It's, has a touch of feedback, but it is an extra fine. No issues there. I can't really complain. I mean, it performs well. I didn't expect it not to. As I said, Bach is pretty solid, pretty reliable performance for nibs. So there you go. Just a quick look at those. Let me just zoom out here. Oh, no, that's too far, sorry. Saw all the hideous stuff surrounding me. So we've got the Starliner, Starliner XL fountain pens, and the Galaxy and the Galaxy XL ballpoint and rollerball. There you go. Thank you so much to Kara's Pen for sending these all over to check out. It's very interesting. I love what they are. I love the pricing. Great stuff. All I'm waiting for now is a hot pink, obviously, but we'll see. Maybe it'll happen, maybe not. If it doesn't happen, I'll just continue to love my hot pink Bolt because that's awesome. So hopefully this was useful to you. Keep an eye out. They will be coming out soon. Again, June, July for the ballpoint rollerball, July, August for the fountain pen version. If you found this useful, I would be super grateful if you would like and subscribe. I would really appreciate the support. And you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Patreon as Gourmet Pens. Okay, everyone. Thank you again. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.